What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Built from the Bottom, and we are going to be finishing the CBR1000 build in this video. I'm here in the truck because I just went and looked at a duplex. I am kind of ready to buy another property right now. February 28th is when I bought the commercial property that I have right now, the warehouse, and it has been, what, 10 months, 9 months since I bought that, and I'm ready, like, on the hunt to find something now. I just went and looked at something. It's in a really good location. The building's a little bit older than I like. I just wanted to, like, share where I'm kind of allocating my money instead of buying, like, say, like, you know, a really expensive sports car, because I was gonna buy an Audi R8 prior to me buying this commercial place that I'm in right now. And now look at it, it's 10 months later, and I'm in a position where, you know, I could buy another Audi R8, or not another Audi R8, but an Audi R8. But we're gonna put our money into something that's gonna make us some more money. So down the road, when it comes time where it makes sense where I can buy a car like that, it won't be like, oh, you know, say something happens, I have to lose the car, like I'll be able to sustain it long term. I'll probably write an offer for like 180 on this, I don't know, but let's get back inside the warehouse. So we're back in here, and this is what we got going on. So that's just kind of mocked up on there. There's still no radiator, but I do have a new radiator that will fit in that box right there. Levers, motor mount stuff, and just whatever else I need. I know I got a chain, some other stuff on that messy toolbox right there. Pretty much my issue right now is this bike will, so you can hear it, primes the fuel. It's not giving me any spark. I pulled all the airbox stuff off. Probably won't film much of me figuring out why it's no spark. You guys will probably just see the next clip. So after sitting here for quite a while trying to figure out what's going on, why we're not getting spark, I just kind of am giving up on it. And I'm gonna think that it's because I just don't have everything hooked up. So I'm gonna hook everything up and then go about trying to figure out why we're not getting spark. What we need to do now is actually drop these forks. I'm gonna remove this front stay and everything and replace the races that are inside of this stem because they do not match the bearings that I have. Ben Jamming Outdoors sent me the races that will match the bearings that I have right here. Thank you, Benjamin. Right here you can see the difference in the races. The guy that had the bike before me upgraded the bearings or whatever. They're not aftermarket, but we're going back to the OEM, and these are the OEM races. You can see there's a really big difference. So we're gonna tap these in and then get that whole front end put back together. There we go, I got this whole front end back on. This is all tightened down, brake lines in place. Now what I'm gonna do is put the upper triple on, and I put the new ignition inside of this upper triple. The OEM bolt, one-way bolt, so you have to cut out those bolts right there, and I just replaced them with new ones. Cut over the video real quick of cutting these out. And let's get this new triple on, and I should be able to put the steering dampener on also. Big Ugga Dugga machine right here to tighten that puppy up. I normally save putting the levers and grips on for last, but that orange was really giving me bad vibes, so I just ended up knocking that out. Put these on there. Now what I'm gonna do is put the radiator in. I have a new radiator in that box. Also, I have the brackets that I didn't realize I needed for the radiator right here. I got these off of like Partzilla. It was only $20 actually for both these brackets. Cheaper than eBay for new parts. And yeah, this mounts right here. You have to swap these out because this isn't 05 and we're doing the 06, 07 fairing kits on it. So you have to get the different brackets that hold the 06, 07 coolant reservoir in a different location. So if you're doing this swap, just letting you know that's what you need to do. But let's get these on. I got the new radiator fan on right here. And got the coolant topped off, got the reservoir on it, everything's mounted up for the cooling system. Now I'm gonna come over here. I still need to mount up my kickstand, and also I'm gonna put the chain on while I'm over here. Still haven't ordered a chain splitter, so we're gonna be using the chain cutter. Chain is all dialed. I'm gonna real quick just swap out these gas caps. I had to drill out the lock on this because, like I said, I didn't have keys for this. That's why I replaced the ignition. So I have a new gas cap over there. Just gonna put it inside this tank, and then we'll move over to the front end. I put the tank cover back on, and then I properly mounted up this front fairing. Now what I'm gonna do is swap out, so this is the gauge cluster right here, and you can see there's damage to the top part of this if it will focus. You see there's damage right there where it kind of melted. So I took this apart, and we're gonna be replacing the screen part. I'm gonna leave the back to the OEM because it has these little like vent things that keep the moisture out, and when you switch it over to these aftermarket ones, they just have open holes and then moisture gets in the back of it. So we're just going to swap it over, put this one on right here. This is the new one. Mount it into the front stay. Then mount everything up on the bike. I also have my front headlight assembly mounted up inside of this fairing along with my tip over sensor. The headlight bulbs are already in there. And yeah, we just got to plug and play, put this thing on, and then get the windscreen on the front too. She's coming together right here. I got the windscreen on. I don't have mirrors. I actually just ordered a set of mirrors for this bike, but that's not going to stop me from putting the rest of the fairings on. So I have to put the belly fairings on. I have them right there. And the only thing that I need to swap over to make the newer belly fairings fit is these brackets. These are for the 06, 07s. And you can see right here, they just kind of go right there. All this stuff just kind of sits like on the inside of that belly fairing. So last night, I got the belly fairings on the motorcycle and I had everything electrical hooked up and I figured out why it's not starting. So I got two codes. I got code 8, which was throttle position sensor, which I did not have plugged in, so I plugged that in. Then the second code popped up and it was this boy right here, my cam pulse sensor. And this sensor hooks in, I pulled this fairing off, I had this all mounted up. And this sensor mounts up right here, but that is a no start issue if the sensor is bad. So I ordered a new sensor for it, and it is an 0607 sensor because this piece is hard on the end, and then this end of the plug ends up sitting out and actually hitting this belly fairing and causing it so it doesn't like fully want to sit up against everything. So ordered that. It's $40 sensor. Everything's good, and we're gonna wrap this video up with installing my little custom exhaust, which was missing this piece right here. I need a little OEM mid pipe, which just came in the mail. So we gotta remove that rear set, slip this thing on. Quite literally just a slip on, because this thing just easy slips right on. And just like that, guys, we got another off the frame build done. This exhaust looks so sweet, and the bracket's gonna be even sweeter. And yeah, that's it right now. Like, there's still a couple of little things. I need to go drop this off to go get upholstered. Like I said, I need to put that sensor in it and then make sure everything's just 100%. But next time you guys see this bike, we will have the white jeans on and riding her at the beach. And stay tuned for the next video. We got a special surprise for you guys. This video will be coming out probably in the next week or so, but this bike has a story behind it, and the video is gonna be so cool. I can't wait to get that out. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.